Each person detained in ICE custody generates roughly between $27,000 and $35,000 per month. That comes out to about $900 to $1,100 per day, per bed, per person. Your money, your federal income taxes. The same year schools said that they didn't have enough funding. The same year you were told there wasn't enough money, there was always enough money to fill another bed. We're going to take you past the viral videos and to the truth behind those locked doors. At a time when the powerful peddle fear without truth, we're here to speak truth without fear. I'm Nick Valencia, and this is Corruption Inc. The corruption is right in front of our face every single day. It's become the American way. That's not being dramatic or poetic. That's 20 plus years of journalism experience out there on the streets talking to you and building trust, because I come with receipts. I've reported from courtrooms, disaster zones, neighborhoods under surveillance, and yes, I've been in those back rooms with those fat cats. People have big feelings about immigration, and I feel like I've heard them all. They argue about the border and politics and presidents. But what I'm here to show you is that beneath all that noise is something far more sinister, and in my eyes, far more dangerous. A business model that treats human beings like line items. A system where suffering isn't a failure. It's part of the revenue stream. And once those doors close, the accountability stops. People stop being parents, neighbors, workers, and instead, they're looked at as products. The same logic shows up everywhere in America. Anywhere profit is put ahead of people and oversight is treated as optional. If you're watching this and thinking that this is about Republicans or Democrats, it isn't. ICE outsources roughly 91% of its detention beds to the private sector. Under Bush, under Obama, under Trump. This didn't start under one administration, but it is certainly expanding rapidly right now. Because detention is now a growth sector. What that tells us clearly is that this isn't about public safety, and it isn't about order. It certainly isn't about justice either. It's about revenue, and every filled bed means a check. Every delayed hearing means more money. Private prison executives, they don't hide this anymore. On earnings calls, they describe detention numbers as, quote, fantastic growth opportunities. They reassure investors that demand is strong, capacity is expanding, and business is booming. And here's the question that no one asks out loud. Once President Trump deports 1 million people as projected, do you really think that they're going to stop at the undocumented? Do you really think that these private prisons are just going to close up their billion-dollar facilities? So who comes next after all the immigrants are rounded up? Profit centers don't disappear. They get repurposed. Once detention becomes an industry, the incentive is not justice. It's money. It's inventory. And once you understand that, you stop arguing about immigration and you start asking, who is profiting?